Hi guys, Chris here and you're watching Here We Are Running. It's just a week and a half until race day. Yes, it's Thursday lunchtime. I'm out for a marathon pace run, but mainly because I want to test out a feature on my watch that I'm considering using during the marathon itself. Before I tell you about that, the sun might be out, but who turned down the thermostat today? I'll tell you, it's maximum 6 degrees, hence the layers, hence the hat. Every Garmin watch has this, but certainly the Garmin Fenix 6 Pro has it. It's the Pace Pro feature. It allows you to define a course and then put in the pace, the average pace that you want to achieve for the run, or the total time you want to achieve for the run, and then you could decide whether you want to do negative or positive splits, or even, and then you can also decide whether you want to treat the hills harder or easier. Now for this run I've set the hills, it's mainly a flat run, but I've set the hills slightly easier, and I've also gone for negative splits. And you can see on the watch face what it presents to you. So the top time there, that's the pace you should be running for that kilometre. The one underneath it is the pace that I'm actually running for that kilometre. You can then see how much of the kilometre you run, and you can also see whether you're ahead, i.e. a negative time, or behind, a positive time, from where you should be at that stage of the run. The one thing it doesn't do, which would be particularly useful on a day like today, is take into account where the wind's blown from, because we've certainly had some windy conditions today, and that has affected my pace. So I haven't really stuck to the paces that the watch has been telling me to do very much, but overall I'm there or thereabouts. So yeah, Garmin, make it adjust for the wind direction, that would be really good. So I think I may well use this feature when I do the Brighton Marathon. It seems easy to set up. I've also got the Brighton Marathon route from when I ran it in 2018. Yeah, it seems easy to set up, and once you've set it up, you don't have to have it on that screen the whole time. And I'm still more concerned about heart rate in the first half of the marathon, so I will probably have it set up to be able to look at, oh, the wind now, I'm hardly moving. Yeah, have it set up to look at, but probably not refer to it all the time. I'll mainly stick with one of my heart rate screens. It's the weekend and it's the final long run if you can call it a long run, in this marathon training block. 16 kilometers or 10 miles today, and then we'll be all set for what is coming at us next weekend. I've completely overdressed today. I mean, I think you just don't look at the temperature now, you look at what does it feel like, what's the wind chill factor. It must be feeling a lot higher than it actually is today, because I've got 3 layers on. It's way too much. Whereas when I went out the other day, you definitely needed it, so who knows. I'm using the last sort of longish run to try out something for race day. Now, it's my method of hydration, not my hydration. I'll be using tailwind, and until recently I was considering just wearing my hydration vest with 2 bottles in it, but I've opted for trying out, at least on this run, and it's going very well so far, so I think I'm going to go with this, a hydration belt. The one I'm wearing is made by Salomon, and it's very, very comfortable. It just velcros up so it fits any size of waist. There's no bouncing around or anything at all, and I don't think I'm going to really notice it when I get to the stride of the marathon, but it allows me to carry one 600 milliliter bottle filled with tailwind, and that's what I'll be using. I'll also be bringing some more tailwind that if I need to, I'll top it up at one of the water stations. That will take a little time, so don't want to waste time on a marathon, but it is my choice to use tailwind, and that's just the way it'll go. So yeah, working out quite well on the hydration hydration belt side of things during this run. We've just reached the halfway point, turned around, a mix of road and trail for this run. In terms of other fueling during the marathon, I plan to take some Unived gels. Had them before, bit uneasy on any gels, to be honest, after what happened at Manchester, and that is my one sort of nervous concern bit about how I'm going to fuel. It will be different to Manchester, and I'm hoping the outcome is different as well. Some of you will remember that when I did my ultramarathon training a year ago, I was doing double run days. Well, I've noticed that during this marathon training block, I've had quite a lot of weeks that have had double rest days. Is that even a thing? I don't know, but actually, because I've often sort of taken either the Monday and Tuesday off as Tuesday as an additional day of rest, or it's just because of work or whatever that I've had like Thursday and Friday off, or Wednesday and Thursday off, and I've found that actually I have been recovering a lot more because of those double rest days, 2 rest days in a row, and the legs are feeling so good after it, which is why when I've come into this taper, I haven't really felt I've even needed a taper.
So I decided that I would treat Sunday as a rest day in order that I can also rest on Monday and then run on Tuesday, getting in that double rest day again in my final week of this marathon training block. It means that we've just done 3 runs this week. The one you didn't see was the first one, just 9k easy on the Wednesday. And yeah, we'll probably do a 3-run week ahead of the marathon during next week, but they're all going to be really short distances, and they're all going to be easy pace, just sort of keeping things ticking over. And that's one way I kind of deal with, you know, hopefully not getting any of this paranoia that goes around when you get into taper time for a marathon. If you're getting any paranoia at the moment, then do share it below. If you've run your marathon already, because a lot of people ran the Manchester Marathon today. If you did, then let us know below. Add a comment, let us know how you got on. Did it go as you were planning it to go? Did you run into any problems? Hopefully not as bad as I had it last autumn when I ran Manchester. Anyway, if you're in your final week now, preparing for Brighton or maybe another marathon, then I hope it's all going to go really well for you. In terms of how I'm trying to deal with the situation that we all get in the taper, I try to look at things that will give me confidence. One of the things that's cropped up this week that is certainly a confidence booster for me is the VO2 Max on my watch. Now, I know VO2 Max on your watch, it's not accurate, but it is a good judge of fitness from a relative perspective. So you can look at that figure over a period of time, and hopefully, if your fitness is improving, it will show that improvement for you. Well, this is what, up on the screen now, this is what it shows for me. So it has gone up to the highest it's been in a good while, in fact. And it's good just to see that progression of the VO2 Max throughout this training block since we started it off at the beginning of the year. Another thing that I kind of look at now ahead of next week's race is, what is the weather going to be like then? You know, we can't change the weather. It'd be great if we could, but we can't. But we can at least look at it, and and I gained some confidence at the moment because the weather conditions for Brighton on Sunday at this point in time when I'm filming this are looking good. It's sunny intervals, which is fine. It's not going to be blasting down on us the whole race, and gentle breeze. Now, if you're at Brighton and you're at the coast, gentle breeze is far preferred to sort of moderate breeze or anything like that, where that will start to affect you. And also, really important, the temperature looks pretty good as well. Not going to be too cold, not going to be too warm, just hitting the sweet spot there for temperature. So there we go. Guys, we're into the final week as of tomorrow. There will be a final vlog coming out before Sunday at some point in time. We'll go through the packet pickup and all that sort of stuff in that one. So I hope you join me for that one. There is going to be another video actually where I will feature the shoes that I wore on that Saturday run. It turned out to be 15 kilometers in the end, which was on part road, part trail, as you saw. The shoes I wore on that were a new pair that I was running for the first time in, and yeah, really got on quite well with them. So if you want to see more of that run, because I've got different footage in that run, and you want to hear about those shoes in particular, then tune in probably on Thursday, I think that video will be coming out. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you there. Hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, please do press the thumbs up button to give the video a like. And if you're new around here, then why not consider subscribing? For now, guys, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.